Dun, 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 dun.
Bum,
Dun, da, 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 da.
Welcome back to the Ready Set podcast where the stressed are depressed. My name is John.
My name's Angus.
This is Amy, and this is Not So Asian Asians. Wait a second. it's not
Where'd
our
you
podcast.
come from, Amy? You took over our podcast.
I'm back.
Welcome, Amy.
And to Steven here.
Nice.
Nice.
We got two new guests, and
Steven, we're happy to have them.
I know, and they're you guys are all connected.
Yeah, I used to have a podcast with Amy.
Our COVID podcast.
COVID
It's been a while.
podcast. Yeah, it's been a while. So it's great to have you on.
Good to be
And
back.
actually, today we wanted to talk about what do you guys think about bill splitting? Like,
Oof. Being
for
the
me-
only girl here, I feel attacked.
I think it's a good idea.
It's 2025, you
keep
know.
talking, keep talking.
yeah, because I don't know, like on dates most of the time, like I offer to pay just because I don't know. I feel like I'm like,
Might come off cheap.
no. I don't think that's part of it. I think it's just how do you call it? Like because I'm asking you to come out and asking for your time, and
Mhm.
it's kind of a risk for a girl to come out to meet a random dude
So
they've never
risky.
met. Because you never know, I might be a serial killer. You never know that. So it's kind of like I guess like a gesture.
Okay, so you should
I'm
pay.
not a serial killer. Just FY.
So you agree? So you don't believe in the 50-50?
I think in a relationship though, I think like that's like a thing that maybe the couples can decide on. But I don't think there's anything wrong with 50-50.
All right. What about you?
I think it's like you can pay the one meal and the other guy can pay the dessert, right?
Okay.
Oh,
next
I see.
Split in a different sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, usually the girl can grab bubble tea or coffee
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And depending on the stage of the relationship too, right?
Yeah. Okay, in the beginning
Yeah.
dating
It's
phase.
on the first date.
The guy.
usually pays. Yeah.
Oh hell no! No, it's 2025. What's going on?
But sometimes you catfish us.
Get freebies.
All right, the catfish can pay.
Dude, I have this friend. She have like Monday to Friday all these dates
No way.
all lined up
For food?
for food.
Yeah, I heard that on the radio. One girl did that for 2 years, and she didn't have to pay for food for 2 years.
What?
Well, that's genius. Damn.
I wish I was a girl.
Oh man.
I was gonna say
Get free
man.
food.
Damn.
Are there even that many guys out there though? That's like 356.
I don't know, man.
Hey,
The-
there's Vancouver's pretty big, but also kind of small. So word might go around like, "Yo, you're going on a date with that girl?
I'm going out with her on Wednesday.
Damn, did you pay?" But how would you react if the guys offered like to split the bill? Would that like kind of shock you or?
No, I think that's also fine. If it's
Yeah.
like someone you just met, like I wouldn't expect him to pay right away.
Really? But then the attraction, wouldn't it go down?
Yeah, would that affect that?
It's like, welcome to my friend zone.
You just like
Very
now
wide.
whip out the notepad. you're
Yeah,
like,
it's like, yep,
split. All
goes
right.
this one.
Oh, split bill?
All right, I got it.
Yeah, because I have friends who says it's a deal breaker.
Oh, is it?
breaker.
Yeah, deal breaker when it comes to like if it's a split, it means like we're just friends.
Yeah,
It
that's
means
what I
it-
think.
yeah.
Like if on the first date he doesn't pick me up or pay for the bill, I was like, that's a friend. Like we can hang out as a friend.
What if he doesn't have a car?
I-
The bus?
Eco-friendly.
Yeah.
Eco-friendly. Wow. Think about the environments too. Wow. What a keeper.
That's funny. Well, the reverse actually happened to me one time. I went on a date with this girl and she paid.
Yo,
but
it's
then
attractive, eh? But
First
then,
date?
she never talked to me again.
oh,
So I think she did that as like I don't want to owe you anything. And
Did you fight for it at least?
yeah, obviously.
You lost.
I was
I
like-
thought you know jujitsu.
No, but then like she was just like, no, I got it. It's a game. I'm like, this is the first time this ever happened to me. So I was like, okay,
It was
this
like,
feels
this
nice.
is great.
but
Nice.
did you find it attractive?
Oh, absolutely. I think.
Yeah,
I
you're
think,
just like,
John likes
wow.
an alpha.
wow.
alpha
I
girl.
was like,
It's gonna hit different.
damn, she a keeper. And
Yeah.
then she never talked to me.
Not no longer.
She couldn't say the same.
Shoot.
Yeah, so I think that's like interesting dynamic. So I guess like maybe it's a little different in dating, but what if when you're like married, do you
Yeah.
think same standard holds?
50-50? Or the guy pays all the time?
Or I guess I should ask, like, when you're married, are you kind of like your money's my money, or like our money's separate kind of thing?
It really depends on how your financial arrangement is, right? Yeah. Like some couple will have all their money into like the same account,
Right.
right?
Right. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. Like, I wouldn't be like,
Wait, what?
I want to buy this toy or like some Pokemon cards.
Isn't there why you have like a joint account? A lot of people tend to have like a joint account.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own separate.
That's actually a smart.
That's what I believe in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put the common cost into
Yes.
your joint account, right?
Exactly.
And buy your Pokemon separately.
Yeah.
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 Your own spending money.
So every so often you sneak out from the pod and buy Pokemon cards, right?
Exactly. Back to the topic.
50-50.
50-50.
Okay, what do you think, Amy?
When you're married. I
When you're
guess
married.
everything's in one pot now, then it should be okay. It's really funny because when I work in the kitchen, we used to get tips as in cash. Most of the chefs would keep the cash and be like, I'm going to keep this away from my wife. And a few months down the road, I can get myself a TV. I'm just like,
Oh.
so like they would have their maybe joint accounts, but they would still want to keep a little bit of spending money on their own, I guess.
Sounds to
Yeah.
me like that person might have more money in the joint account.
Probably, yeah.
Right? To have to sneak tips like that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It depends on your partner too. If they're open to you spending money on the things you like, if they're really flexible, then you can put it in the joint account and still get your Pokemon cards, you know?
Yeah, but sometimes we don't want to buy stuff. Like, there's nothing wrong with buying stuff, but it's just that you don't want to disclose.
What are you
Yeah,
buying?
That sounds so sketchy.
Steven, elaborate.
some
No, like I used to buy like hockey stick, and I wouldn't like, oh, why you buy so many hockey stick? What are you, like, NHL? And I'd be like, well,
I mean, you like your steaks then.
I like my stick.
Get your
right?
steaks.
Yeah, this one's longer and better in my hand, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, and then I'll like carry one stick to the game and tell my friend to buy it for me, and then I'll come home with two sticks. I should never know that I usually carry two sticks, right?
Oh, man. You got it all planned
Oh
out.
my gosh, Steven's got everything.
Gosh.
I like a man with a plan.
Follow me for tips and pointers.
Yeah, I actually was speaking to a friend kind of something about this. He really wanted to buy this Lego Millennium Falcon toy. I think it's
yes.
like
It's like over 100, isn't
I
it?
think it's like $1,000 actually.
Oh, a
Yeah,
grand?
point something K. And his wife would not let him buy it. They have separate accounts too, but his wife said, "Nah, you can't spend that kind of money on a toy."
No way.
Collectible though.
Yeah, that's
It'll
what I
increase the
said.
value.
I was
It's
like,
worth it.
just
It's
do
his
it.
own money,
Just do
too.
it anyways. She won't know.
I mean, it's pretty hard to hide.
Yeah,
The box is like this big.
It's like one giant Lego. It's like, oh, it's...
And you got to
Someone gave it to me.
right?
I
Yeah.
feel like it's nice when your partner is supportive of your hobbies, though. Like my sister loves Lego, and she bought 2 of them. One to collect and one to make on her own. Yeah. So,
I'm so jealous.
and my brother-in-law is so happy about it. So she didn't have to hide it. She didn't have to, lie about it.
Wow, that's amazing.
So
So what you're saying is
Yes.
just let that person buy whatever they want as long as they're happy.
as long as you can afford it.
Is there
I guess.
anything
There you go.
Yeah.
that would make you be like, why did you buy? Or like you would like kind of oppose buying?
Like the 10th stick.
The 10th stick. I don't know. I'll use a slap shot just to break them, right?
Oh, I see.
She's slapping hard.
So when you feel like, why do you need this many? You already have the X amount. Then you're like,
It's like golfers too.
Yeah, it's
They
like
get like 5 sets of golf clubs. You're like, why?
Yeah, this one's a little high. This one's a little weighted on the back. That one's weighted.
It's like shoes.
Yeah, it's like shoes, right?
Yeah, it's like, why do you have like 20 shoes?
Yeah.
You're like,
that makes sense.
yeah.
I mean, I don't feel like I care. Like as long as you like it, just that's totally.
As
cool.
long as
you can
you're-
afford it.
Exactly.
That's-
yeah, I think the biggest thing is
Exactly.
affordable. If you go broke trying to buy it, I'd be like, hey, man, not responsible.
Empty our account for these sticks.
Yeah.
Why have so many shoes? What else? Centipede?
You do have a point. Like, why would you need like 100 pairs of shoes?
Some people like to sell it back out.
Yeah, if you're Jordans.
Sneakerheads, right?
Yeah.
That's true. Find a partner that supports your hobbies.
But like, what if like 50-50? So everyone is fine with 50-50. But then let's say some people like to do just share, right? Like everyone just put in one giant pool and then take money out. And let's say that person taking out like 70%, right? That's a big chunk. And then you're like, whoa, what are you doing with that? Like, would you be like, hey, this is not fair?
That's a large amount of money. I think that's something that you would have to have a discussion about before you take it out.
So is it best to have this discussion before you get married?
I think it's important too, because you don't want to be surprised afterwards and then be like, oh shit, that's a deal breaker.
Yeah, but people change though, right? When say you start dating when you're in school and everybody's really poor and we're really conservative with our money.
Yeah.
Then once you marry, make a little bit more money and she's into skincare, it costs like $1,000 and you're like, I'm like, yo.
You better start using that skincare
I
too.
feel attacked.
Yo, you bet I'm gonna use that $1,000.
$1,000.
Oh, $1,000 skincare? You don't shave your legs? Like,
Oh,
like,
shoot.
oh my God, what is that?
Shots.
Club, right?
Oh.
Where have I been?
In the jungle.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. But yeah, I think that needs to be something you discuss before you pull that out.
Pull that money, right?
Yeah, and it's really hard to determine who spent that money too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why people say when you find a partner, you gotta find someone that can talk about finance with you.
That's
Have
true.
The hard, decisions together. Make a spreadsheet.
Actually, I love spreadsheets.
I know, right? Me too.
I have a mouse just for spreadsheets. I can score horizontally.
Oh.
That's pretty genius. There's another kind of dynamic that I know exists out there where like one party kind of like works, brings home all the money, and then the other stays home and kind of, I guess,
Watches the kid,
house
clean.
husband /
Yeah.
wife. Yeah. But then every time you buy something, you need to ask them for money. What do you guys think of that dynamic? Personally, I wouldn't care. Are we gonna stay home and do nothing?
Yo, that-
Hell, sign
I
me
mean,
up,
no,
yo.
but you are
Other way around, though.
You are doing something.
Other way around is I actually don't like being so controlling, so that wouldn't
No,
work.
you are doing something. You're doing unpaid work.
You're doing what, like you're taking care of the kids.
Right.
You're cleaning. You're doing errands like
I'm
cooking.
down, man. As long as I get to train my jujitsu, I'm down.
I was like, where's John?
Garbage, everything's cooked. Be right back.
So you're okay with that.
Oh, I'm totally okay with that. Sign me up.
So like even if you have to ask permission, like can
Sugar
I?
mama's out there.
Like every time you ask for permission to spend money, you'll still be okay.
I think so. I think I'd be okay with that.
Do you
Yeah.
need permission though, or for like a certain dollar amount, you can just spend it?
I mean, if they treat me poorly, that's a different story. But if they treat me well and I just have to ask permission to buy stuff, I think I'd be okay.
They treat you poor.
You don't like the slapping?
Sorry. Hypothetical, like
That person.
that person.
Like, how many are we talking now? Right?
Okay, that makes sense. So as long as you're able to get or
Like essentially, as long as I kind of like don't feel like I'm treated poorly, like you hear stories where like the guys kind of like abuse their wives or whatever, and then like they don't let them talk to their guy friends and stuff like that. Like as long as I don't have that kind of restriction, like
He wants to talk to all the girlfriends.
no, it's not like that. Like I don't want to be in a situation.
Yeah, all of them.
Like I don't want to have to be in a situation where like I can't speak to Amy.
you're scared. Yeah.
Like not scared, but like if it's so restrictive like that, then I don't think it'll work out. You know.
Then you want a divorce.
Well, hopefully it doesn't get there.
Then you get half the money.
Oh.
Ooh, it's an investment. Hey, how about that? Follow me for tips. Don't forget to like and
You got me
subscribe.
thinking this.
What about you guys for I guess being a let's say you're like stay home dad. Would you be down for that?
And like, sign me up. Sign both of us.
I think
I'll put his
all
name down.
I think all guys
Why do I feel like a minority here?
all guys want to be stay home dads.
I like to clean.
Dude,
Speaking of the guy that eats salad from the box.
Oh my God, man! Just
Eat salad from a box.
yeah. I'll have lunch where I bring salad and
Yeah.
just leaves and just take a fistful and shove it in my mouth and
Oh shoot, I do that too.
right. It's so much easier. No
Efficiency.
Yeah,
Efficiency. There you go.
That's not cooking, guys.
Well, then your next meal, you eat a whole full size of steak. You have your protein now, right? Yeah, and you have,
Effective. Very effective.
effective, right? But yeah, no,
might be able to do that.
But even though you split your money, I think when you buy a big ticket item, it's something that you need to discuss with your.
Yeah,
no
100%.
matter how you split your money.
Yeah, I think for me it's like what you guys said is the gift. Or not the gift, I guess what you're spending it on.
It's
Yeah.
a treat.
You have to just like let me know if you're spending big money. Like I need to know what you're spending on, because it all comes down to like your guys' future plans, right?
Yeah.
You want to make sure that you guys are aligned. You know what you want to. If you guys are saving up to buy a place, you know, probably not best to spend like a couple grand on some cards, unless you really need it or something. But yeah, I think
Even if it's like their own money, and would that still affect you?
it's their money
Yeah.
and they're spending like $1,000.
It's like within budget and everything like that. But they come home and be like, "Hey, I just bought this."
I'll try not to judge.
Yeah.
I'll try not to judge.
Because it brings them joy, right? It
brings them
What
joy.
it is, it brings them joy, right?
Yeah.
Like, how many bicycle wheels do you have? Like, how many?
With so much joy.
So much joy.
I thought bicycle.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. You know what? If it's within budget, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. Okay.
There you go. And there's always the juggle between the want and the need, right?
Yes.
Do you really
Yeah.
need it? Do you really need another
Yes.
wheel or a stick?
Do you ever tell yourself that? Be like, do I really need it?
I tell myself every day.
Oh, but you still buy it.
Answer's always yes.
It's like, damn, I already have 20 sticks. Do I need this 21st one? It's a limited edition though.
But it feels different in his hand.
My sticks are all kind of breaking down. Like, I need a new one.
This one's signed.
Then you look at your stats, you just score a goal. Oh yeah, the penalty minutes. Like,
Yeah. I think what's like your guilty pleasure? I guess spending money on. Is it cards? One Piece cards?
It used to be.
Oh, you're not into One Piece anymore?
I am, but I had to take a break because I was spending too much. I have these phases. Like I had a sneaker phase where I was buying like a new pair of shoes every other day almost. It felt like, and then after 2 months, I was like, dude, what am I doing? I've got so many shoes that I can't even wear them all. I need to take a break.
and you got to stay clean too, right?
I had to, yeah. Cleaning them takes a lot of effort. Same with cards. So I was like just buying a bunch of these cards. Like, I kind of like lost a little bit of interest.
Yeah.
Did you sell it back out?
I sold a portion of them. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Did you make the money back?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's a good investment.
go.
That's
Come on, man. I'm Chinese, man. I buy cheap, sell high. Come on.
There you go. There you go. What about for you?
I don't know, man. I think everything I buy is it's a waste of money. But
Oh,
I also have phase too. Like for a while, I was so into like board games, and I have this table just for board games.
Oh, shoot.
Then I realized I need friends to do this, and nobody have time.
Yeah.
As you get older, you're like, oh, hey, you want to come over and play Catan? And they're like, oh, yeah, my baby's crying. They're like, okay, fine then. What about you? I was like, oh, no,
Everyone's busy.
we're sleeping early now.
Yeah.
Job wakes up 6, and
Yeah, we're old
oh,
now.
yeah.
8
That's
o'clock
tough.
nighttime.
I have like board game that's still in the package. Like,
Oh, yo, same here. Yeah.
Can
Board games
you
everywhere.
sell those?
yeah, no,
Oh, man.
Resell value?
well, they don't worth anything, right?
Some of them do. But
Really?
then, like, yeah, it's such a gamble, though.
Yeah.
But you want to play it.
Yeah, you want to play. It's something you play with yourself.
Yeah.
Well, what are we talking about?
Sticks.
Sticks. What about you, Amy?
I think for me, it's more about experience. So I golf, and golf is a very expensive sport. So there are times I'll be like, oh, is it worth it? But at the end of the day, you're out there, you're walking around playing a sport.
Exercise.
Like, yeah. I was like, I'll support myself on that one.
And it's a YOLO thing, right? You literally once, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. People would be like, oh, you get nothing in return. It's not like when you buy a pair of shoes or like sticks, like it's actually there. You go play a game of golf is like $50-$60 for 9 holes, and it's gone.
But it's
That's
exercise.
the joy that brings you. Yeah.
Yeah.
The joy.
It's a joy.
The joy is the most important.
It's a life experience.
Yes.
Yeah. I think for me, it's just board games. Same as your thing.
Yeah.
But I'm leading off on it, though.
a lot of board games. Have you bought new board games recently?
It's coming.
Still in the mail.
Did you order friends as well? Or?
Yeah. I just make sure, hey, we try to play board games sometimes, but
Oh my god,
it's
Angus has some very unique board games.
but that's pretty much it, just board games.
Yeah.
Like I leaned off on like video games now, not that many.
right.
Much. I just don't have much time to play anymore.
Right.
So busy. Yeah, it's just less time. I think the older you get, the less time you have stuff to do stuff.
No, that's very fair. Like, yeah, definitely. The older you get, I feel like the less free time you have is not just time.
Yeah, you have money, but you have
Less
less time.
Pick and choose what you can do now.
Yeah.
That's why the whole Pokemon thing came about, right? Because that's it's like a thing when we were younger and we couldn't afford them,
I know.
but now we can.
I think I still had the pack that I got in high school.
Oh,
I had it in the binder with like sleeves, which each
Wow.
card in there.
oh my God.
There might be some
Yeah.
gems in there.
Pass it on to my grandchildren.
No, don't pass it on. You're gonna sell it.
It should be like framed as like a family heirloom.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I still have the Michael Jordan card when he was a rookie.
What?
Yeah, like a whole binder of it.
Damn.
I ordered
People's
them.
gonna start robbing us after this pod.
They have one. They have one somewhere.
Oh my God.
By now.
That's crazy. You can sell that for a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Did you split that with your wife?
She doesn't know about it.
Now she does. After this pod, she does.
I'm gonna have to edit that out, actually, guys.
It goes on the green circle.
Yeah.
So then she's not on the green circle.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Is there anything you guys like hide? You're like, oh no, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna spend money on it, but I'm not gonna tell them just in case I get crap. But
Yeah. Here and there, right? But eventually you get tired of hiding, right?
oh, and you just gotta let them know. You just can't hide it. That's what
The
the
stick now.
the sticks is just like in the shed. And just it's coming
Steven's
out.
got experience.
My God. Like I really want to like buy like old cars that really like a 91 Miata or something.
Oh, and
How you gonna hide that?
There's no way you can hide
I
that.
really want one of those, and I'm like, hey, like trying to talk her into it. Hey, if you buy one now, you'll sell it for I don't know, a profit after that. You'd be driving for free, right? But no,
She's like, how we don't need it. We have no space.
cars
You
doesn't
gotta
look safe.
explain it in like girl logic, Then it might make sense.
I don't know, man. I don't know how girl logic works.
All right,
Same,
Amy, you're here.
I mean,
Amy, help us out.
for cars, it could be an investment.
Exactly.
If you buy something that's like really run down and fix it up, sell it,
Yeah,
I'm gonna make some money out of it.
you could.
Sold.
Wow, you're so practical. Oh my God.
Boom.
Anything works.
Next time I'm gonna ask Amy.
How do I say investment? She's like, you got it. Go get it. And you're like,
Charge money for us.
oh shoot.
Oh my God,
Done deal.
sneaking gift advisor.
Exactly. Let me talk to your wife. Give me a call at 1-800.
Every time you need to buy something, it's like, oh, let me you want to talk to Amy?
Hey, hold on. Let me just call a friend.
Oh, she wants to talk to you.
Amy's busy. And she listening to the radio stuff.
Yeah, so I guess it seems like we're all agree that like it doesn't really matter how you spend your money as long as you can afford it, really.
Exactly.
Hey, within budget.
Within budget.
And you need permission, right?
And depends. Depends, I think.
Depends. Okay, depends how much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think if you can afford it, really shouldn't need to ask for permission.
Yeah, same.
Mm.
Especially if it's your own money too.
Yes.
Like,
yes. Like I don't feel like I'm buying it. It's not you.
yeah. Call Amy.
A reward.
There's like joint money, then okay, I get it. I think you need to discuss, but yeah. But paying for bills, I think we seem to agree that like 50-50 is totally cool.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
It's more than cool.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It should be
Cool.
encouraged.
Yeah.
Especially
yeah.
in Vancouver because everything's so expensive.
It is
It's really
expensive.
hard to have one person pull the weight. Yeah.
Yeah. I think, but in the initial date, the guy should always pay.
I think it's a kind gesture.
It was like,
You don't think so?
I
But
mean,
you
that
just
girl
said-
never called you back. So
oh my gosh, you're just rubbing salt in that wound.
Yeah, but
At least you paid on purpose.
I know, right? I think you just fight hard enough. That's why.
it's
When you were talking, she's already thinking,
I know. It's like, fight harder. Come on. Jump for it. Die for it.
$50 to end this early, right?
I was honestly shocked. This never happened.
Did she just ghost you?
It was just like, oh, when can we meet again? And then just like, oh, I'm busy, and then that just kind of happened.
Oh, hell no.
That just kept happening, and then I was like, oh shit, I think
But knowing that, would you be paying from now on?
yes. I feel like I'm a little PTSD when they offer to pay. I'm like, no, I insist.
Don't you dare ghost me now.
I insist.
No, I think if you pay, if the date goes well when you pay, then the score chance for second round that she need to pay you back, right?
That's true. You could be like, you get me dessert. You
Is
can get me
that the
dessert.
expectation, though, if the guy pays for the first time?
I don't really think I have an expectation,
But
but
the guy should.
I feel like if everything goes well, then kind of
It shows that you're interested, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's
when you
always
pay.
that moment when the bill comes and you're just both looking at it and you're like, do I?
And then you make eye
Do I-
contact with the other
do I
person and be
reach
like,
Should we fight for this?
yeah, exactly.
Fight to the.
Before she orders, oh, why she so order so expensive?
oh, lobster. God.
Oh my god, a freeloader.
That's true. That's true. I think the guy should pay in the beginning. Just to show you're interested.
Yes.
Wow.
Although it would be nice the other way around.
Unless you order like 10 lobsters or something. Like, bro, like who the hell's gonna
Lobsters can you eat?
she wants to buy everything. I'm like, yo, man, that's a lot.
Imagine she starts filming a mukbang on her first date.
No.
10 lobsters. Just like,
Yeah, I've seen that on YouTube. Like as a mukbang, like parody kind of thing. So bring a girlfriend and she kept on eating and eating for the next hour. You're just
Oh
like,
my god.
She ordered for takeout too.
yeah.
Yo, I'll be devastated. Probably.
that'd be.
I'd ghost her.
Yeah.
I'd ghost her.
I gotta go.
Yeah, mid dinner, I'll be like, hey,
My mom's calling.
Text my boy like, "Yo, give me a call in like 2 minutes."
like my house is on fire. I need to go.
No, I got a friend like that. She's like, oh yeah, everything going well? You need an emergency call? And I'm like,
Do I know this friend?
yeah.
Shout out.
Amy, in 2 minutes.
Send help.
Yes. She's eating another lobster.
That's not 50-50. I pay for what I spend.
So yeah, so I guess for you it doesn't matter. Everyone's 50-50 when they get married, but then initial date,
Yeah, I think the guy should pay on the initial.
guy should pay.
Oh,
Yeah, all jokes aside, I think.
what a gentleman.
Amy doesn't care. She believes in 50-50.
I mean, Amy says if you don't pay, then
She's so chill. She's
Just be friends.
we're just friends. Yeah, we can be.
but that's what a guy doesn't want. They don't want to be friends. They want to be more.
They want to not pay and not be friends.
Oh,
That's the ideal world. But it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's not how
only
it works.
life is that good.
That's a red flag fantasy.
That is a red flag.
Man, if you pull that off, though, props to you.
Yo, dude, it is props. Oh my god. Yeah, so we'll wrap it up there. Hope you enjoy this podcast. Put in the comments, do you think that when you get married, should you still do 50-50 or should you do a joint account and buy whatever you want?
Or just call Amy.
Or just call Amy. Everyone needs Amy's advice.
Amy's got to be so busy. She's going to be hiring like assistant.
She's gonna make a business out of it.
Yeah.
Call Amy.
Call
Thanks,
Amy.
guys.
Better call Amy.
Like to us at Peel Box.
Yeah, give us a like, subscribe, hit that notification button. All our socials is in the description below. Hope you enjoy this podcast, and we'll see everyone on the next one. Bye.
Bum, bum, bum.